Said, let's get it. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're in for a treat tonight. The views stated in this track are solely of the Block himself and cannot be reproduced or retransmitted except by Block Day 6 Productions, BBP, and their affiliates.
Yeah, no, I'm saying come over and eat up. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a monumental 483rd episode of The Terrell Effect. And just because it is such a big number, we got a big legend in the building. Steve Sxaks, what up?
Hey, what's going on, man? Appreciate you having me. I'm glad I'm getting in before 500. That's crazy. I'm gonna wear that like a badge of honor.
I appreciate that, man. It's a big thing for me. Some people are like, oh, you're just in your basement talking to people. And I'm like, yeah, but I talk to a lot of people who have significant influence in their industry.
Hey, look, 500 episodes, nothing to sneeze at. If anybody tells you otherwise, I'll come smack them for you. That's crazy.
I appreciate it because I'm looking at the longest running weekly episodic show, which is Raw right now, right? Like 25, 30 years that show's been going.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, they always have new content. They always have new characters. They always have, I'm doing some of those things, you know what I mean?
Right.
But speaking of new content, we got this music video here called Boomstick. And it stuck out to me because I played the Borderland games. And in the game, there is a gun called the Boomstick. And when that thing hits you...
oh, yeah, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. It hits hard. So let's pull up this and get this going here. Okay, hold on. There we go. Tab shared. Music playing. Don't play with me. You hearing it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Good.
This is the ravings of a mad man alone. With the shrooms like I'm Plume, put you on the moon shit. I'm the Philly Reed, Richard Silver Fox, daddy posted on the I'll fucking piss cup you crumb bum, you sucking off your slumlord should smack you with the trigger. She think that she a bad one, Professor Sada. Couldn't find her in my Pokédex, so I don't wanna. Don't need a headache from no bitch, I'm too busy willing niggas. As a kill poor, I've been raw with a paper like Vanguard. I'm the master, call me Genkai. Sharpshooter, dead eye, spear gun like you Rameshi, more tricks than a Jedi. I'm supersized with small fry, outshine by that Sxaks guy. Stay home, watch your hentai, say what's left of your pride. There ain't no fairy tale in it. You earth, wind, and fire, but I practice blood bending. The outcome looking serious. See the way it's trending. Write your name in the death note and watch like descending. This is the ravings of a madman, a lunatic. Burn down the castle for the dead with my boomstick. Dr. Doom 6 tons more with the shrooms like I'm Plume. Put you on the moon shit.
Oh man,
you should give me all your energy. Conjure up a spirit bomb. Your fucking
I got a bar for you that you might appreciate.
I'm ready.
Leave your body in the barge for the worms and the centipedes. Why you gotta act so jump? You know I got the rare candies like the missing note. Stole a peck from your bird underneath the mistletoe. Now she's sneaking to my crib for the third night in a row. I got rats open in eye. I know your next move, I can see through the lies. You the type to join ICE, you the type to do the crime, but can't do the time, so you wear a device. You a bitch, I couldn't never fuck with the snitch. Only real in the gang, that's murder rich quick. You should go pick a switch. I'ma do what your daddy should've beat you black and blue till your mama dropped a bag of booger. This is the ravings of a madman, a lunatic. Burn down the castle for the dead. Dr. Doom 6 tons more with the shrooms like I'm Plume. Put you on the moon shit.
It's funny reading the lyrics like myself. Oh man, it's a trip.
Oh my goodness, that was dope. And the thing is, it was aggressive but laid back.
Right.
You know what I mean? it had a saucy swag to it. It had like it had all of the elements of hip hop, but it wasn't it didn't to me strike like the traditional cadence.
Right,
Like
right.
the way you delivered that to me was that was the unique element of it and the lyrics that you were using. Cause like I said, we're almost at 500 episodes, and that's just for this show. I have another one where we're at 243.
Man.
So between and let's say I've had people on 40% of those episodes. I know it's been more, but let's just say it's only been 40%. I have never heard a cadence delivered in that manner. So you have a very unique flow.
I'm clipping that. That's going to be a clip for me.
Oh, dang! You have express written consent from Explosive North Enterprises to use it.
No, I mean, you know, I just like I have such a vast array of influences. You know, I grew up listening to stuff like Nina Simone and Tracy Chapman, and then I really got into punk rock music. And then from punk rock, you know, my first two rap albums that I owned when I was getting into hip hop, because of course, you know, being from Philly, all my friends, you know, the DVD era was huge. So I was watching that stuff. But when the first hip hop album I bought was Sage Francis, A Healthy Distrust, by accident. I didn't even know it was hip hop. I got it out of a record catalog. So I just thought that was some band. And then I put it on and it was like this ultra political hip hop. It was like Dead Prez, you know, all, Public Enemy, stuff like that. And then so now I'm enthralled. And I went to Tower Records. My second rap project was DMX's Dark and Hell's Hot. So it was like those were my two very different projects. But right as soon as I got into those, you know, now I'm immediately digging in. I'm buying everything I could. I went to my first hip hop show. It was Sean Price on the Jesus Price tour with Jedi Mind Tricks and Reap the Lost Cause. I'm like 15 years old. I went with my girlfriend at the time, and just sitting there, I got to talk and meet with Sean Price, Vinny, Reef, and all of them were just so cool. I was like, that's what I want to do. But, you know, I just came up with all these crazy influences. So it just definitely affected the way I like to put my, you know, my bars together. And, you know, and then the lyrical content, man, I'm a nerd at heart. Like I've definitely, so, you know, a lot
of us are, brother. A lot of us are.
Yes. So that's where all the stuff comes in there. You know, it's very geeky. I'm glad you picked up on the boomstick thing.
Yeah, man. Okay, so going back to some of those bars, we're gonna revisit some of these bars when we get. No, I got a couple minutes. Okay, so that bar you dropped about Vileplume, I didn't catch the whole thing, but it triggered a memory of one of the bars that I dropped in one of my songs. I said, "It's oddish that the gloom has evolved into the Vileplumes. Now cough up the truth that I showed you."
Whew. I mean, look, you always win me with Pokemon bars. So,
yo, I didn't even realize I had Pokemon bars like that until I heard the song back. I'm like, what am I talking about right now?
You know, my kids are just now like super getting into Pokemon. So we're going back and watching the OG Pokemon all the way through. So it's just been heavy on my brain.
All right. Yeah, I got an associate who's into that stuff right there. Gave him a couple bucks and he doubled my money. So
hey,
you know what I mean? It was all right. You know, I can't complain. We're here on episode 483 of the Terrell Effect with Steve Sxaks. We are brought to you in part by Expose the North, Culture Shock, Jacks of All Trades, the Village Global Network, and many others, including but not limited to the people we're going to talk about when we get back. Right now. Oh, come on. It's not doing the thing. Do the thing. Okay, it did the thing. All right. Oh, man. I'm telling you, man. Sometimes you think you got it, and it's just like, nope. Nope. Oh, yeah. Last week was wild. I had my brother-in-law helped me rearrange the studio because we have a Cypher series happening starting the second Friday in April.
Okay.
So it's called you're gonna experience the art of sound as you enjoy a small stage show at Culture Shock Studios. We are gonna be podcasting this as well as having a live studio audience. You know what I mean? So we've been reconnecting the studio so it connects to the stage, and the stage so it connects to the studio, but it doesn't overlap the connections. And I put in like 18 wires, and he came and he looked at me and he went like this. And then he took out like 12 of the wires and then put everything back together.
That's great. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Cypher series I run, the Marston House Cyphers.
Let's talk about it.
Man, we've been doing those this is year 16. We've had, over 800 videos, millions of views. People like Terminology, Diabolic, Malik B from The Roots, lots of fan favorites, Trey Digga, 310, Biz Mighty, Rich Quick, lots of, people flown in from Australia, Jamaica, Puerto Rico, London, all over the country. Yeah, we've been doing them for long. This is actually our last year doing it.
Really?
Yeah. I'm opening a second studio out in Tennessee between Nashville and Chattanooga. And the Marston House is staying open in Philly, but I didn't want to not be able to give it the attention we've gave it for all these years. So I think me and Ethan, who's the co-owner and co-founder of the Cyphers and studio, we decided we wanted to go out with a bang. So we're pulling all the stops out this year. At the last Saturday of every month, we're doing, a Cypher. Leading up to December, we're doing one where there's no limit on MCs. If 100 people show up, we're doing 100 people Cypher. And we're ending it with a big documentary about what it's been in the community. Our thing was, it's one take, it's raw. If you mess up, you can either, try to fix it or just walk off. I've seen some huge artists mess up and fumble and just walk off, do the walk of shame. That's been our thing. We've never charged anybody for one. I never charged a producer, a DJ, or an MC to get on these things. I never charged anybody to come watch it. It's for the community, So, obviously, we make money on recording and stuff, so this is just our give back. But like I said, if I can't give it my full attention, I don't want to do it. So we're finally ending it.
Well, if you're interested, you can pass the mantle this way, and I'll pick up where you left off.
Hey, I'm with it, man. I'm with it. I'll come guest host one for you one day.
Yo, that would be dope. I'm like 20 minutes away from Niagara Falls, Ontario. So what I mean? Just so you know, I'm in Welland, Ontario.
Look, I've been up there plenty of times.
All right. One of the most important waterways in the country, but one of the least visited cities in the province. Tell me about, unless they're doing aquatic sports.
Oh, right? Yeah.
We're big for aquatic sports. People I remember last year during the Afro-Caribbean Festival, people are paddling the boat on the water and stopping the boat so they can watch the festival, which is happening August 8th and 9th.
Maybe I'll bring the fam up for it.
Honestly, it's a fun time. I have a festival. I'm planning a festival. I have my fingers crossed. I'm waiting for some word back for the end of August, because I want to send the kids back to school with some purpose, some incentive.
Right.
So we're gonna do a couple of drives, and we're gonna do a couple of fundraisers, and we're gonna see what we can put together for the people who need it.
Dope.
I love that. All right. So I got a song here, "Call on the League."
Oh man,
give me some insight on that.
So this is "Call on the League" is a song with the team, man. Those are my brothers right there. The Heroes League, offshoot of Heroes for Hire. That's myself, Trey Digga, Ray Riley, Black Koniki, Matthew Raheem. And then there's other members of the team, but those are the ones who made that track. And so the producer on this, who did this whole EP, Skinny Bones the Godfather, he's from the Netherlands. And, he did a Marston House Cypher beat years ago and wanted to do something, me and him. So when I heard this beat, I was kind of like, I don't know what to do with this. So I hit Trey and I was like, what do you think about this? And he was like, yeah, we got that. And then we just went to town, man. It's just kind of like an introduction of sorts of what the league can do.
Okay, here we go.
Shout out my boy Outlaw Kirby Star. Big up Skinny Bones the Godfather. Marston House Records in this motherfucker. I'm pulled up a legends, both past and present. Timeline displaced, off the moonshine resin. I'm a two-time veteran. Hold secrets like a letter, not talking native. made it so our name sets precedence. If you put me back to back with Goku, I'm gonna have to show you what we do with opposition when we hop about the dojo. I steal your dough and I told you make my pistol pop like Shoujo. Make the hotel red like Rojo, master red the Jeep like Halo. Sharp, and we back with the rats. I'm making for talent, but I'm lacking in stats. Mighty like Max, I asked you to head to the back. Nothing ain't harder than true. Undeniable facts. I be like the anti-hero that you seen on late night TV back when we would watch Toonami. Sword of the Darkness flame like EA. What we do is wrong, no freeway cinematic. Miyazaki snap you like you made a buggy. Nothing you could do to stop me. We don't rely on ego, but we succeed. Yes. The talent is known when we step on the scene. The odds in our favor, wherever we be. When there's a problem, just call in the league. Call in the league. Call in the league. Whatever the problem, call in the league. Call in the league. Call in the league. Whatever the problem, just call in the league.
Yo, it's BK, I'll catch a body, walk in a strip, they get naughty. Shit on this beat, you break it up. That's word to God, your girl pussy smell like straight wasabi. Cool swag, that's what I embody. With the buster blade, or I pick the shotty and the smoke is free. If you want it, fine. Yeah, I got the league, it's black wallaby.
Tagged in with the renegade. This is soul beaters, punch your soul heaters, best grab soul in the presence of the bullshit guy. Keep a trigun, that's your stampede. Don't let me blast, that's the whole scene. Turn these MCs to a whole beat. Draw they life out like it's pot of green.
Kinda key, I'm the go-to Z. Shorty reads you just plain to see. P to C, Kagune, I'll just call it D. Cracking my fingers, I be with the team. I'm cracking her back, I be breaking her spleen. Casting her spells, I be all in her dreams. Damn, she married your wife on her knees. You fucking my gang, I swear you gon' bleed.
We all know when the heroes league hit the flow. Slam down on these hoes. Catching balls, they gym leaders with the throat. Oh! It's game time, we all know when the heroes league hit the flow. Turn your power punch to a power crush with the Kool-Aid man that you don't. Oh yeah.
We don't rely on ego, but we succeed. Yes. The talent is known when we step on the scene. The odds in our favor, wherever we be. When there's a problem, just call in the league. Call in the league.
Oh my
Call
God.
in the league. Whatever the
That ad lib is killing me, fam. My guy is charged up on the league right there.
Yo, charged up.
Falling just like Zion Williams, free the Palestinians. You better call Tyrone if you need a clone Holmes 1 in a million.
I'm trying to bag, lady. Call on the league and it's Swayze. All black hero with the kid Kirby Meta Knight. If you don't rock with us, you're smoking kryptonite.
I'll be on that. But the fact you on that, I don't want no more. I told the plug in something irregular. Food of Wakanda for heart-shaped herb.
I'm the original predator to chocolate. The Greek keep you lit like I'm Blocker. I'll stop you. You jammed in my spaces again. We don't play color team full of monsters. My roster, Chewbacca.
Be a big dog, fish on the pound. See, got him in square. You better go stare. Everything right when we step in the town. I'm suppressing the fire. I'm suppressing the sound.
It's gonna blow like I planned it. I plant to the planet like Gambit. Saving the places the bodies is buried. My girlfriend will blow like I'm Shikamaru. Cause she fan it.
Cursing the golden flower, it's the golden hour. You be pissed the bullet, you just be glad it's not a golden shower. The golden child on the yellow brick road with your strong wild.
Listen, man, we're gonna come right back. Steve Sxaks, burning down my speakers. It's all good. Let's go. All right, we're back. All right, so this is where I do a little thing called 16 and out. And that's where, like I said earlier, we play the hook, we play the verse, and then we play another song. I should have been doing this a minute ago, so let me get this up and going because I like to make a mixtape out of my mixes. It just makes sense. You know what I mean? When you have the ability to do better, you should. A lot of people don't get that in today's society. They just like coasting. And there's nothing wrong with coasting even. But there's people who want to sabotage other people's lives and just go on like say that's proper. And I can't rate that. So if you're one of those people who likes to, you know, enjoy the calamities that you create around others, then I have words for you, but I'm trying to stay PG.
You're a man of peace.
I'm a man of peace. I have it tattooed to my arm. I swear.
I believe you.
I kid you not. It's one of those things where, you know, I just gotta let people know that it's not right, man. But it's okay. I'm gonna make it anyways. Yes, I did. Yes, I fully did. That's a quote. So now we got this mix going on here. It's 16 and out. We're gonna feature the likes of Ryan Witherspoon, Steve Sxaks, and Skinny Bones, the Godfather, T.I., 50 Cent, Leon Thomas, Maya, 21 Savage, Tamara Weber, and Shaggy. So let's get it.
I already like this beat.
Yeah.
There's a flex.
Me and you will be together forever, ever. Never thought I'd see the day, but never say never. How you walking out on the city's big stepper, acting like I know it all, girl, I should've known better.
Yeah.
Then you G me, yeah, just like the seventh letter. She's summertime fine, but I'm not about the sweater. Maybe I'm tripping, she deserves better. If I don't sturdy up, then somebody gon' get her. But for now, I'ma play it close and do the most. Those captions under your posts, I gave you those. They say if it's real, then you gotta let it go. And if it comes back, then that's how you really know. And I can't lie, I was selfish. Yeah, I done took a few L's, but never felt this. If I could go back in time, I tell myself this. I need you here, back on my side, girl, I can't help it. I know the way that I was living was whack, but you don't get it back like that. I know the way that I was living was whack, but you don't get it back like that. I know the way I living was whack, but you don't get it back like that. I know the way that I was living was whack, but you don't get it back like that. I said I still wanna be the one to see you living good. I don't wanna get rich and leave you in the hood. Got a new nigga, better treat you like he should. If it play you, girl, I wish it would. I pull up to your block and I act like you still mine. Ain't nothing changed, baby girl, you still fine. Them Tiffany diamonds that I bought you, they still shine. Ask if we together and I tell them we still trying.
Yep. Hey, say, man, I just woke up, man. See, you got my wife back on your page, man. I told you, I don't do memes, I do music. Old muscle, fat face. Yep. Let it be a lesson. Let it be a lesson to you. Get on your head till he get the message. You understand? Let it be a lesson to you. Let it be a lesson to you. Let it be a lesson to you. No, you respect it. Gonna be tolerated, obligated to check it. They playing fake. Think I'ma let them disrespect my wife like that? Just I think I'ma take it from you. You gonna have to come take my life. Expensive game this playing. Hope you know the price. Knowledge and power, but
an expensive game that he's playing. I hope you know the price. I wonder who he's talking about.
So soft. Gonna have to come take my life. Expensive game this playing. Hope you know the price.
Put it back to the right spot. I love it.
We tend to learn more from the loss. When many men leave their chin open, go in they jaw. When window shopping at the candy shop, it's so soft. I make music, not mean. We ain't the same. The world is different. Let begin with I'm a king and you lame. Still in here rapping because I just can't look myself in the face. Without me telling them today, you a bitch and you fake. Let it be a lesson. Get on your head till he get the message. Man, let it be a lesson to you. Let it be a lesson to you. Let it be a lesson to you. No, you respect it. Gonna be tolerated, obligated to check it. They playing fake. I'ma let them disrespect my wife like that. Just I think I'ma take it from you. Gonna have to come take my life. Expensive game this playing. Hope you know the price. Every time I look up there, wanna get into it and beat. I hate a bullet. Come and do it to me. He beat on female, and I know detail. Could be a free L to hand out, but I know he tell. No one talks what we're here for.
I can't do it. I can't. Yo. Let me take a second to talk about that track for a minute, okay? Because I saw Lessons on there, and I'm listening to this, and I'm like, yo, T.I.'s my dude, eh? T.I., like, the Midwest, that area, like the Ludacris's and the Saint Lunatics and shit like that. Those are who I kind of listen to because like everybody else was listening to like the East Coast or the West Coast. And I always had to be different.
You're like, I like the South.
Yeah. So when T.I. is doing his thing now, I'm thinking he's just vibing. And I'm listening to the lyrics and I'm like, when he said that line, It's an expensive game he played. I hope you know the price. That's why I had to pull it up because I'm like, that's a subliminal, but it's not. It's conscious. He's fully calling out Fitty.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Fully calling out Fitty, and I'm here like, I don't even. I'm in the crosshairs now because like I work with Cash Money Records.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now I'm just like, am I promoting a complication? Am I just enjoying the art? What is it? You know what I mean? How?
Look, you're Switzerland. You're Switzerland. It's neutral territory, bro.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, man. I get that.
You know what I mean? I ain't trying to start no complications. I mean, but he went hard on him. I can't.
He definitely did.
Yo, you got flame. How you get flame? What man's listing your songs, and you can't even sit there and be like, oh, he ain't talking about me. He's listing your songs.
I don't think there's a possibility to misconstrue who he's talking about.
Not one at all. And it's T.I. He's not he king of the South. Jeez. Okay. Yeah. Man, let's go to the next track. No words.
Move on over to the next one.
You know what? We can't even go to the next track. We got to go to commercial. All right. So we're here with Steve Sxaks. You know what I mean? We're doing the thing. And we are live for the Terrell Effect, which you can catch a replay of on Zeno.fm/CULCHASHOCKRADIO. Zeno.fm/Culture Shock Radio. You're in the mix. Come get your fix. All right. So I'm going to play this track by Fitty and see Fitty featuring Leon Thomas and see where this goes from here. Just to balance the scales, you know?
You got to balance the scales.
No one told us what we're here for. Lord, don't you let us get got it wrong. Poverty is all we know, so hustling is all we know. Forgive us for our sins, Lord. No one told us what we're here for.
I'm a magician. I put that pain in the pot. Ice cubes, watch it lock. Now look at what we got. I turn a brick to a drop, a face brick to a spot, a G-back to a knot, your sister into a dot, some storefronts to a block, the little bread to a lot, slap box to the Glock, turn a stab wound to a shot. I know magic, black magic, blue magic, get the douche, get the ooze, still can't move me. I'm back for my dope boy grandma. Your daddy made your mama eat every box in Atlanta. People keep on the low. Everybody know.
Told us what we're here for. Lord, don't you let us get got it wrong. Poverty is all we know, so accident is all we know. Forgive us for our sins, Lord. No one told us what we're here for. You know,
safe to say there's issues in the industry that are going to be addressed in the coming weeks.
Yeah, I agree. That bar is crazy.
Pick up your phone out and call 30 times. You trying to ignore me, acting tough. I know you somewhere crying. Give me inspiration. Think about you when I write my rhymes. If she got diamonds all over her body, then you know she mine. You ain't gotta say a word. I know you feel my presence. 21 plus that Aries off. She got her BBL in heaven. How you gonna up and leave a gangster, man? You got me stressing. Ain't no moving on. You know I'm established. I crashed the wedding. 21.
We gotta have this conversation. The only problem is communicating. If we don't do this, then we might not make it. See, I want us to grow, ain't trying to be complacent. So far apart in the same room. Eyes don't lie, I know you feel it too. I can see it's been on your mind. Things are just not the same. I can be the changes. I swear we gotta talk and we gotta accept ASAP, ASAP. We both messed up every way off track. ASAP, ASAP. Ain't got long before
Okay, come on now. Maya back with a banger. 21 Savage on the track.
It's a great hook.
It was. It really is. This is the segment where I get to have some fun. We're going to flip the script. Now, when I flip the script, the guest has the opportunity to be the host and say whatever they may have to say or ask any questions they have. So, Steve Sxaks, you have the floor as we flip the script.
All right. So, all right. Now, almost 500 episodes in, right?
Yes, sir.
I gotta know, what makes you curious enough to sit here and give up your time to talk to people every single week for 500 episodes?
Intrigue. At a young age, I had an interest in psychology, and everybody knows something that I don't. So between the two perspectives, it gives me an opportunity to learn something new about people and myself.
Right.
So every week is a new opportunity to dive further into the mind of a creative, or, get to express myself more. And I enjoy it. It's fun.
What do you think is more important for being this kind of a host, right? The intrigue or the patience? Because I know people are laying on you. You probably got no call, no shows, hard conversations that you're having to push through yourself because you don't got somebody talking enough. What's more important, the intrigue or the patience?
I think it's a balance, actually, because you have to be patient with yourself, and you have to keep finding things that are interesting. So I find that, like, I can't let last week's disappointment affect me this week. Like, for example, last week we had a glitch with the system. My sound card wouldn't work with my laptop. I couldn't switch over to the other sound card quick enough, so I had to do my podcast on two phones. I wasn't able to play the songs that they sent me because, for some strange reason, StreamYard doesn't allow you to play music from your phone. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, tiger uppercut.
Get the UX designers on that one. Come on, StreamYard.
You know what I mean? Like, you just did a whole bunch of things, and I appreciate it, but I need to be able to upload music from my phone or play from a media player. I have the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. You need a beta tester, holler at your boy. But yeah, patience is definitely important, because if I didn't have that, then last week's issue might carry over to this week, and this week might not go as well as the next week, and then there's no time for that.
You wouldn't have made it this far if you didn't have that, honestly. But all right, so when you get the submissions, what's your criteria for deciding if you want somebody on as a guest?
I actually have some really good filters, like MJ's Hip Hop Connects. I know if you're working with her, you're on the level. You're on the level. Yeah, I don't even have to worry about that. You know what I mean? But when I'm doing it myself, when I'm recruiting myself, for example, I look for people who are, like, carrying their instrument with them. Because you're serious if you're carrying that instrument. You know what I mean? Guitar players and all of that stuff. Whoever. Just the character. Skill is important, but I think character is more important, because skills can be learned and character can't always be taught.
True.
You know what I mean? I've worked with some people that would devour a beat with the microphone, but couldn't even work their way out of a wet paper bag where it came to their character. So it's like,
No, that's true. That's true. So what if you got tomorrow?
Yeah.
You got a dream interview.
Yeah.
Who's that going to be?
Jesus.
That's a fire answer, honestly.
I'm gonna ask him how the hell he did this. How you go on the cross for everybody's sins and we still can't get it right. You know what I mean?
I think we're more confused than ever,
because there's so much information. Like, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 screens pointing at me right now.
Right.
Boom, 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 boom. And it's like, okay, I have another screen right here because I got to monitor what's going on there. You know what I mean? Then I got all these knobs and faders and gadgets and auxiliary inputs. It's overwhelming if you don't know what you're doing. And Like it's fun though. I need this kind of stimulation because of the way my brain works. But not everybody can like do this. So when you find people who can, you got to work with them in a way that shows them your appreciation. Because as much as it looks like you're just pushing buttons, you have to know what that button does and how it syncs up with another button and where it goes when you push it. And it's just it's a lot.
For sure. I think a lot of people don't understand or appreciate how much goes into stuff. And big shout out to my wife, because you know, she's been starting a business, and I think there was a lot of things. She came to me and told me that she thought things were a little easier than they were. You know, she had a little podcast going on with it, and she thought the mixing and recording was easier and the video was easier. And I'm like, I wouldn't have made a career if this stuff was easy. Anybody can do it. So she's learned the hard way, and now I think she appreciates just the art behind it a little bit more, which is fun to see people kind of realize. But you know, when you're watching people do something and those people make it look easy, you assume it is. I mean, I'm watching you work all these screens, you make it look easy. So people probably think it is, but they need to know you got 500 episodes in. You've worked for this.
And I mean, we're going to go to commercial break. I appreciate the acknowledgement. I hope the AI cuts that as one of the you know what I mean? But we're going to be right back with Steve Sxaks. All right, 36, 35. Okay. Oh, damn. Okay. Hold on. 18, 28. Hold on. Give me a second. 36. I need a new laptop. Anybody out there feeling like they want to sponsor someone who's been putting their time and effort and energy into other people that making it look good? You know what I mean? Holla at your boy. I am not too proud to accept a donation. info@sharetheshock.ca, exposethenorth@gmail.com. It is what it is. You know what I mean? We take PayPal. We take whatever form of currency that's legally offered.
Legal is important to put in there.
Yeah, especially when you're running a legitimate business. You know what I mean? If
Right.
it was one of, you got to say legal, because someone will go out and sell a pound and bring it to you and be like, here you go. And I'm like, no, where'd you get the money from?
Right.
I know everyone from accountants to zoologists.
You can't have somebody pulling up on you with a little baggie of blood diamonds or something.
You know what I
Like,
mean?
here you go.
Nah,
Take these, exchange them for a computer.
exactly. We're not about that life.
No.
Oh, man. Honestly, man, it's been a great conversation. I really appreciate the time you took to talk to me and have this stuff going on. We have okay, we played Call on the League. Where's that other track? We played Boomstick. There's another one. Wolfgang Puck.
Oh, man, this one's crazy.
Like the other two weren't?
This one, if you haven't heard this one, it's just a crazy one. It's all crazy.
All right, let's go. Let's just drop this one.
Don't spark no heart. Y'all rehearse the fake pain. I'm battling with the scars. Now I'm monologue the villains. All I just and they are. I don't shake hands with frauds. I snap garments quick. Whole scene turns dust when a nigga talking shit. We pull up sick. It's like a final boss raid. How balls dropping fast when the squad get in. Y'all scream icon early. That crown be winning. I watch them freeze mid-fight. And that animation ends. Pressure hit. Y'all fall like side characters do. Talk heavy in the filler but skin when shit drunk. Food is the back like a war-torn central. But big up to the foot and the thumb be official. Selecting all noise, no more than no death. Don't we prove it? Y'all vanish.
Spending in our currency, I need all that. Everywhere I be, bitch, we ballin'. My nation comes with tea, so let's flawless. Miss RPK save me, keeps me holding on.
My once was gang punk in the kitchen, mixing and cooling down, ain't no nation about it.
Was supposed to check by any means. The land's calling, was kept here in my jeans. It's all falling.
Philly full of fiends and boosters, but I don't give a fuck. I strut around like a rooster. I train for war with the
best, I'm gonna talk to shooters. I be walking through your dreams like I'm Freddy Krueger. Run your pockets or we'll hang you out the window. My youngbo got the switch, I ain't talking Nintendo. Regan's on the block, eating pink beans and pinchos. They might knock you out if you fuck with El Gringo. You a weirdo, you get your steaks from Geno's. Probably turn a rat, start a new life in Reno. Have to pay your son a visit like Merlino. Toast to your departure with a sip of Coquito. All these frauds in the scene, smile in your face. Ricky Tikki Tavi, I don't fuck with snakes. Pump your brakes, fight like Baki Hanma. I'll do you dirty like the U.S. did to Panama.
Feeling our currency, I need all that. Everywhere I be, bitch, we ball. My nation comes with tea, so let's flawless. RPK save me, keeps me holding on.
My boss was gang punk in the kitchen. Mixing and cooling down, ain't no nation, Bobby.
Was for the check by any means. The land's calling. Was kept here in my jeans. It's all falling.
You know what? You see, like, I'd be remiss not to talk about like the Freeways and the Beanie Macs and the Cassidys. You know what I mean? It's not that I don't know those names. I just didn't want to start off with those things. You know what I mean? Especially when we're focused on you and what you're doing. But Philly, just Philly. You know what I mean? Like Philly, it's Steve Sxaks. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying right now. I had Boyz II Men in my head as soon as I said Philly. You gotta, y'all got some legends from out there, man.
Oh yeah.
So
man,
like
Black Thought, Beans, like you said, like we got tons of people, man. Like there's so many spitters from Philly. It's crazy.
Oh man, and y'all come with like AKs, Max, and the like. Y'all even sitting there with some pew-pews. Like y'all sitting with those one-shot rifles.
Look, I'm on tour right now. I got a guitar case filled with them. So I already that's just how it has to be.
You gotta be ready, man. All right. Is there anyone you wanted to shout out before we head out?
Yeah. Let me shout out. I talked about him earlier. Trey. Me and Trey just put out a new project called Shark Fu that just dropped. And then just the whole league, because my on the 28th, I got the Heroes League Presents Steve Sxaks coming out. And then let me shout out my publicist here for my book. It's Invasion of the Punk Rockers Who Drink Blood, by yours truly. And shout out to everybody who's been making this thing a hit. Hit me up if you want a copy of it. I'm pushing so much merch on this tour right now. We out here selling all this stuff. So shout out to all my brothers. Big shout out to Rich Quick, MJ, everybody who has played a part for us to even have this conversation. There's a lot of people in the background that without them, there'd be no me. So I'm not one of those people who can't give credit and love where it's due. So yeah, shout out to everybody on my team, Spaz Black and 310 on that last song. Man, it's a family affair here, man. We're all together. Big shout out to you too, because I appreciate your platform and having me on, bro. It was very important for me to be here. And I told everybody on the tour, I'm like, look, 11 o'clock I'm on this show, so I got everybody being silent right now, and like I said, man, this is a team effort, so I just appreciate everybody on the team.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I appreciate your time, effort, and energy. Keep up the hustle, King. You're doing big things.
You too, man. Brother. You too.
All right, will do. Steve Sxaks. We do an end of the year show called Celebration of Celebrations. I'm letting you know that from now because it's already April. I know. They say it's March, but this time next week it's April. So you know what I mean? Stay in touch with MJ about that, and I'll get her the info so she can send it to her list.
For sure, bro. For sure.
All right. Well, have a good one. Bless up. We out.